Okay. He's going to continue cutting, clearing up, just to demonstrate how it's done. But in the meanwhile, I am going to flip the camera because I want to show off my hat. I sell hats. I've sold hats for years because they're fun and they're short-term projects, and it always seems as a woman I'm interrupted, and I'm trying to stay adaptable. So a hat can be made from a shrunken wool sweater. So shrunken wool sweaters at the Goodwill, the bins, are 50 cents a pound. Now, the last time I went there to find the wool, I saw some Nigerian people buying shoes. And they had a home-built trailer and purchased about 400 pounds of shoes, had totes ready to go, and loaded them up on their trailer and were gone. Because at this point in time, all available resources should be utilized. And in our throwaway society, witch hazel. It's an astringent. I don't know exactly the right variety that makes witch hazel, but it's tried and true. I've been messing around with making different vinegars, alcohol tinctures, poultices. It's all in nature. And as long as we have fuel available, I remember Brian initially giving Zadi a bow saw and 2 2x4s, putting an X, sawbuck sort of thing, and said, go at it. Get out there. Bring home some firewood. So bow saws are low-tech. They take longer, but when all you got is time and opportunity, the creativity of how, managing volume, weight, there's so much learning. So either way, this is my hat. Wool is good, even when it's wet. And taking a couple different sweaters for the trim. Cashmere is nice. Wool bonds to itself because the filaments are kind of just like barbed wire. So after it's felted, using some thread to sew it together, eventually fabric is much easier than wood. It's very forgiving, but wool, natural material, that's what I go for. And I also just cut up sweaters and mix some colors, and I've been making buttons out of wood as well with our bandsaw and a drill. So I make these little discs, these chips of wood. I drill 2 holes, preferably hardwood, sand them up, and then I sand out the edges and call them buttons. And for a while I just made lots of buttons. It was fun. The U ones and Madrona buttons. But lately I've been making black locust, big wooden buttons. I go to Joann's and I see that wood buttons are like $10 each, and it's just like, all you do is find a branch that's not rotten, slice it up. I mean, granted, a bandsaw not everybody has. It's my favorite tool. Drip, drip, drip. And sander. If you have a place that's hooked up with electricity, you got it made. But if you don't, you're using hand tools, which are, they had those. Well, I guess I should do a YouTube. We were going to go through Brian's tool collection, because he's just been a magnet over his lifetime of old tools that were made in the U.S. that actually didn't require electricity. And it's really fun, where if you've got a little bit of space to make a mess out of the weather, the wood stove, the world's your oyster. So yeah, there's a 100-year-old establishment out our way called the Mercantile, Gull Harbor Mercantile in Olympia, Washington. And it was a center of commerce. People went there for coffee in the morning. Old geezers. I haven't seen them lately, but I got a little spot where it's Jenna's World, and the things that I've made I can sell to whoever goes out there. But it's en route to the marina, so, people can stop and get gas and little tidbits for their outing out on the water. And then there's the locals. Oh, I ran out of sugar. A couple times I've been in there. They were out of Altieri. Because it's not out of the question that the dairy truck won't come.
Okay, the Arbortech world might even use a battery sawzall to cut these down low, because you don't really want them to re-sprout, and the sawzall keeps you from nicking these ones you want to stay healthy. These guys are desirable. These bigger ones we're going to take out.
Okay.
And you can tell from the sound of this baby, that's a highly desirable hardwood.
Buttons.
And firewood and biochar. So I think we should call it good. We're going to load up the wagon, put a little string tie down on it, and back it down the trail. And Jenna refers to that with the handles as a old lady walker.
It is. It's very nice.
So I
good on the knees.
Food them as I can push a wheelbarrow anywhere. Like Niki
Save
says,
your energy for other things.
I don't mind this technology, and if it burns fossil fuels, which is really petroleum and doesn't come from dinosaurs, so shouldn't be referred to as
fossil fuels. No.
Don't cut me off from that, because
yeah.
It makes my day. So I'm looking forward to the next one as opposed to unable to get out of bed because I drug brush back and forth. These things start to add up during the course of the day. So this is our attempt to say, technology has its place in this world, and we shouldn't be denied it while others can hoard it. So we'll call that sufficient. These guys go to the processing area. We'll probably sit here with the forwarder next and load these up, cut these in half so they'll go in the wagon. They go to the drying area for biochar making a year from now.
Yeah, you just make space for things of value. I see that. Well, thanks for participating in our demonstration, and I hope you got something out of this. Look for more videos. We're going to keep trying. Good luck.